Alrighty, folks. When we left off with our PHP forms, we threw in some very quick validation at the end that some of you may not even have yet, which is that we tested to see if the email is blank, and then we sent the message. And if the email, or to make sure that the email wasn't blank, and if the email was blank, it shouldn't have sent the email. However, what we're going to do is go back now and add a little bit more security. And we're also going to, instead of saying email sent, we're going to redirect them back to a thank you page that we can design with HTML and CSS. So a few things is that first we're just going to take this if statement that is on the line here and below, and we're going to delete that. So now we just have our mail. We have a thanks at name. Your email is almost sent. We're going to delete that too. Now we can start working with this a little bit more. So the first thing we're going to set up is we want to know that the name, email, and message are all filled in. So we're going to test to see if each one of these are filled in, and if they are, we're not going to worry about it, but if they are not, we want to display a message that says, please fill in these fields. So to do that, let's go ahead and start by saying if name is equal to blank, and again the blank is 2 quotation marks with no space in the middle. Zoom in a little bit there for you. And we're going to, let's see, we could write these on one line. Let's go ahead and break it down to 2. We're going to say print please fill in your name. And then we can basically copy this. Oh, got to close that P tag inside of our quotation marks. PHP. So we'll go ahead and copy this then, and we could use this to test the email and the message as well, just changing the name of the variable each time and the message that we want to display. So now I'll say if email is equal to blank, please fill in your email. And then again for the message. Okay, so I've uploaded my script over again. We made a note during pause that there was a line at the top that says that said print sending your email. We had to delete that, but uploaded it back to the server. SmartFTP is what we're using. And now I'm at my form again. And if I do not fill out the form and I submit it, notice that now it says, please fill in your name, your email, enter a message. If we wanted to, we could make this sendmail.php file, take this PHP and put it all inside of a template so that this page could look like the rest of our site, so that instead of seeing this, you'd actually see a styled message. We're going to skip that at this point. We could also add like a back button for them and stuff, but this is very basic contact form. This time I'm going to fill it all out. And I'll submit it. And notice that in the URL, it went into my labs folder and went to a page called thankyou.html. That's actually perfect. I meant for it to go to a thank you page. However, I never built that thank you page. So what I've got to do now then is build a little thank you page, upload that, and then we should have the full contact form complete. So we'll go ahead and whatever contact form you're working with, go ahead and format that now so that it just looks like a thanks for contacting page. All right, so this is my little thank you. And again, as long as everything's filled out correctly, it should redirect to a thanks page. And what you would want to do is have this thank you page look like the rest of your site and have your full navigation there so that after they get that thank you message, they can then keep clicking around through your site. If you send them to a page that just says thank you like this, it's a dead end. And we don't really want to leave people on a dead end in the web. We really want to direct where they should be going. So having some other menu, your menu at the top, or other pictures or options listed, or even give them some direction is thanks for getting in touch with me. Go check out some more of my work or something like that would be a good idea. But now we have a much more secure contact form, and we could feel good about leaving those out on the web for now and making sure that nothing bad happens. And this is a pretty generic contact form that you could also use for other websites. So anytime you need to build a contact form on a website, all you have to do is say in your form tag action sendmail.php and just copy this form, and you update a few things like who you want to send the email to up here, maybe what the subject line is, and then of course your redirect at the bottom. But besides that, everything else should be pretty much the same and reusable.